Good evening, folks, and welcome to the Zelda 1 Randomizer Rookie Rumble 2. We are into the bracket stage. We have OpnoPoint and Bakuda in Game 2 of their best of 3. OpnoPoint is looking to win and join the top 8 as the round of 16, but Bakuda is trying to even up the series. I'm Smile, and with me I've got Drosy.
Hey, glad to be here, as we start right near vanilla level 8, but have no candle for it. For the entrance, I should say.
Yeah, you get no starting items. They're going to have to locate a candle somewhere, whether they buy it. Oh, we've got an Armos heart.
Ooh, that's pretty convenient. I also didn't know that entrances and items could be swapped like that.
Oh yeah, this is quite a comprehensive randomizer, so anything you can place on the overworld can be shuffled to a different cave, as there's another heart on the coast.
Yeah, vanilla heart there, go figure.
Yeah, this does have something called Heart Shuffle enabled, so any of the hearts you would normally get by defeating a boss in a dungeon are shuffled into the item pool.
Also, we just saw that our small secret today is only 7 rupees. That's kind of lame.
Yeah, hoping to get slightly better money out of the medium and large secrets somewhere on the world. This is a first quest overworld, so it's going to have the first quest money distribution. So the same number of medium and large secrets that you would expect by playing the vanilla game. And OpnoPoint has also picked up the Armos heart, so they are evened up on 4 hearts. One of the other things randomized is the requirement for hearts to pick up the white sword. It can be anywhere from 4 to 6 hearts.
But the white sword is actually in its vanilla location, just to make things a bit easier on these runners.
Yeah, it's one of the assistance features, I would say, in the Rookie Rumble flags. You can do a lot of overworld exploration, find that white sword out on the overworld, improve your combat before having to dive too many dungeons, ideally.
Gee, that white sword hint really needed that.
Yeah, it is going to be a true hint, so this white sword is on Death Mountain somewhere for them to find.
So that's the equivalent of the potion woman we just found behind that Armos?
Yeah, OpnoPoint has a light sprite set edit going on, which I believe is from Mario Golf for the Game Boy.
Oh boy.
You'll also see when they get around to picking up swords that Opno is going to be picking up golf clubs instead.
Is Wooden Sword Guy also randomized, or is it just that we haven't made it over there yet?
Yeah, the wood sword guy will have a wood sword, but he can be in any open cave on the overworld, so including up in this top corner or where Bakuda's heading.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. We've found a couple of nice shops now, but have no money.
Yeah, we're seeing some quite... Oh, there's the wood sword.
Yay!
And you saw that blue candle sitting there. There's also another thing called extra candles, so if they really wanted, they could take that blue candle in place of the sword.
And there's our medium secret at 36. That's pretty decent for a medium.
Yeah, and we've actually been finding some very expensive things. A pack of 4 bombs costs 29 rupees. And if they wanted to buy a blue candle, it is 75.
Yeah, I think you want to get it from a K-Kenny. Oh, and here's level 9. How about that, sitting in vanilla level 5?
Yeah, it's a very nice place to get to if you're screen scrolling, but walking up to vanilla level 5 sometimes frustrating. And we can see where our any roads are going. These are also shuffled away from the power bracelet spots that they are normally under. That one not spectacular because we're still in the northeast, but down to the southwest, that's kind of nice. And then
that's just right of vanilla start. Is that where we just went there?
Yeah, that's actually pretty nice as well, because that's pretty close to like the start screen in this seed, so they could pick up and run around the world that way.
And yet another medium secret. That's the 3rd medium secret we've seen.
Yeah, we're scraping together some money, and they've both seen that candle shop.
Oh, nothing like Lionel sitting here off of Death Mountain.
Yeah, enemies on each screen of the overworld can be shuffled in these flags. Enemies on the overworld will not shuffle into the dungeons and vice versa, so we will not have Wizrobes and Dark Notes on the overworld, thankfully.
Oh, and Bakuda managed to get a bomb drop. That's pretty nice. Oh, and there's Magic Sword guy, and that's somewhere between 10 and 14 hearts.
Yep, that's right. It's going to be a little while, probably, before we come back there, but he's in a nice, convenient location.
Yeah, we could really use a candle, though.
Refilling at the fairy fountain, that stays a fairy fountain, because there's no entrance there, usually. And very slowly making our way up to what's known as the Death Armo screen, because a lot of death happens there.
Armos are scary at low health.
Yeah, fortunately this is not too bad of an enemy set to see here.
Oh, and what do you know? The entrance is in its vanilla Armos.
And we've got our first Take Any Cave. So, OpnoPoint picking up the blue candle as opposed to the potion or the heart container. That's there again because of extra candles.
Yeah, at this point, you really want a candle.
Yeah, we're in the south of the overworld. There are so many places to burn down in the forest.
Like, I believe the screen one left of that one where Opno was.
And got another Take Any Cave.
Yeah, we're getting pretty well situated if we go up to Death Mountain and find the White Sword guy. 2 in 3 chance we could grab it.
Bakuda has found level 8, so this could be interesting to just peek into, see if you can do anything with. There's a free key on the floor. We can also defeat the Dodongo and get a bomb refill from that.
Yes, one of the great tricks from vanilla game when you're low on bombs. And boy, getting more bombs is going to be expensive in this seed.
Yeah, a little bit. Hopefully that's like a decent bomb upgrade, because it can roll anywhere between +2 to +6 max bombs.
Right. And also, you know, a room full of blue Wizrobes just kind of taking down Bakuda.
Yeah, I think you might want to stick this out just because there's potential for 3 decent items to be in here. So we've got an early staircase as well, as OpnoPoint has found a very green level 5. But he doesn't have a form of repeatable offense yet to deal with the Vires in the room he saw.
Yeah, it's too bad because he was pretty close to the screen where we saw Bakuda get the wooden sword.
Just got a potion shop under the 2x4 bushes. And he's trying to screen scroll over to the grave area. That is great.
Nice. Avoids the Lost Woods.
And Bakuda back into 8. Popping open the key door over here with a pirouette. Oh, and it looks like we have a door repair for 16, so that is not too bad as door repairs go.
And Bakuda gets another key, so he's just gonna up A to save it.
Yeah, it can be valuable considering that you can steal keys and take them somewhere else. Just sitting with 2 keys in your pocket can take them anywhere you want. Decent arrow price at 64.
But of course, since silvers aren't necessarily in level 9, it's possible we could find silvers before we even buy arrows.
Yeah, the first player that buys them will probably find the silvers right after, as they usually
that
do.
is a nice large secret.
That's very, very good, 142. There's going to be 2 more of those in the world, too.
So, yeah, the thing is, wasn't really anything there we wanted now that we already have the blue candle.
Yeah, hopefully If Opno is interested in buying a blue ring, getting close to that territory, as we find board 4.
Steal the key and just dodge Gleok.
Yeah, Bakuda did just find a blue ring shop, actually. It's vanilla price at $250.
Yeah, Opno really needs that sword. Or a sword. I mean, he's now on Death Mountain. The white sword is somewhere around here.
Yeah, and he has a number of bombs to open up these caves as well.
As well as more than enough money to buy more bombs.
Looks like Bakuda might bomb out the south coast and actually fills up on bombs.
Yeah, he's getting some nice bomb drops. I don't think he's had to buy them yet.
Well, you wouldn't be very happy to buy bombs in the seed anyway, so it is nice. Here's another level, it's 6.
Wow, so what, we found 5, 6, 8, 9. I feel like even more than that.
We also got 4 for sure.
Okay.
I think that might be all of them at this point.
Still haven't found the power bracelet, so we can't do anything on that screen Bakuda was on.
Yeah, fortunately with it being a first quest overworld, there are not as many overworld blockers as there could be if we included these second quest spots in the mix.
I'm surprised Opno, having revealed the staircase, didn't go down it just in case it was, you know, the staircase with the item rather than a connector.
Interesting. Well, maybe before getting too deep in... Oh, hey, it's
jeez, all the levels!
Death Mountain is loaded, because White Sword is also up here somewhere?
Oh, level 2's a Wizrobe level, great.
And it's a Chevy room, and we're locked in with pancakes.
Have I mentioned that Opno really needs a better weapon?
Yeah, just a little bit. And to comment on something in chat, yes, this tournament is for rookies. Eligibility was granted to people whose only previous tournament was like a previous rookie event, though.
Yeah, I think it was just like you had to not have previously done 2 tournaments.
Yeah, so if that was your one, then easy enough. Well, level 2 can also be a nice place to pop into for a little bit. Doing a nice job getting these keys to line up to defeat them with the blue candle. Perfect, got the map.
Ooh.
Yeah, we've got Shapes dungeons, so,
What makes that a shape?
Shapes is just what the algorithm that generates new dungeon layouts is called, but, I guess it has sides.
Oh, and we get a bit of a high five on that screen, though Opno then up-A's.
Yeah, there were some hints in there. I think Opno is holding on to his money for now, looking for a blue ring.
He really wants that blue ring if he just took a secret when he already had 244.
Yeah, I had to drop 25 of those rupees on the floor, but that's okay. He is very close to that blue ring shop that Bakuda saw, as Bakuda's making his way over to the Forgotten spot, and finds the other set of hints.
Where was the blue ring shop exactly? I don't quite remember.
I think it was a couple screens south and to the west of where he's going now. Goma creeps with the magic boomerang. So the magic boomerang is going to be located in level 6.
Well, if Opno just goes up from here, he can at least get his sword. I thought that was just north of Monocle Rock.
Yeah, I believe he's prioritizing the open caves that he sees he's got left.
Oh, no, it's up here. Never mind. So he will get it. Sorry, I was disoriented.
It's all good. It's a big game. So now we have OpnoPoint is going to take a peek into level 8 as Bakuda checks out level 4.
Bakuda having this sword will have a much easier time with these ropes. For the map.
Oh, and it is a segmented dungeon. So there will be a transport staircase leading from this main area over to the 3-room segment in the bottom left.
Which is interesting because I thought this was supposed to be based on the first quest, and World 1 in the first quest... sorry, level 4 in the first quest doesn't have a connector.
Yeah, that would be correct. It's a feature of the shapes as well that, like, if it builds a level like this and it needs a connector to join the two halves, it will just add one.
Okay. Four-headed Gleeok on 5 hearts, no ring, wooden sword. Really doesn't seem great. And what the heck item was that Opno just picked up?
That's his wood golf club.
Oh, it's... I see, because, right, Mario Golf.
And interestingly, he also chose to invest in 8 bombs instead of digging a little further for a blue ring shot.
But now that he has a sword, he can, kill enemies and get drops that way.
Yeah, there's a first quest for overworld caves and money, and then there's also like quests for the dungeon quest. And so Shapes is considered first quest for the item layout, but what it does when generating dungeons is somewhat different from what we have for like first quest assumptions. OpnoPoint is opting to buy wooden arrows.
So by first quest for item layout, that means that level 2, for example, will always have just 2 items on the floor and no items in staircases.
Yep, that's right. So if you see a staircase in level 2, that is a guarantee that it's going to be segmented in there, especially if you don't have a map to figure that out for you. And so that's where we get like tasty levels to go into, being 1 with 2 items on the floor and 1 in a stair, and 8 with 2 in staircases and 1 on the floor. Alright, so clearing out some things that the other player has seen, Bakuda has found level 5 and is actually going to be able to fight these Vyres that Opno saw earlier. Opno's got the screen scroll to the forgotten spot. And also gets to take a look at this set of hints and learned about the magical boomerang. So magic boomerang, not a very high value item once you have like a ton of offensive options. At this point, maybe they actually pick it up, but like later on if they're going through 6 and they've already seen 1 item, they know, well, my other item in there is magic boomerang. I don't need that as much.
Yeah, especially if you found something nice like the wand by then.
We've also got level 3 on Death Mountain.
It's just like all the levels are around the top, it seems. Oh, and, hello, level 3 Triforce.
That's easy enough, just hop right in the door.
So as I recall, the enemies aren't mixed in the underworld, so if you see ropes, that means you'll also see Gorillaz and Stalfos in that level.
I believe that's right. The enemies are not shuffled between groups. So if you see one member of the group, then the rest of them could also appear there.
And hit points are all vanilla.
Yep, for this flag set, just normal HP. Suddenly finding a lot of door repair caves.
At least it's only 16, as you said. Oh, there's the white sword, which we know we can take because we have 6 heart containers.
Yep, that'll be guaranteed for Bakuda when he gets there as well. Opno might have been valuing finding the white sword before going back into any dungeons, just because he knew it was up here, he was already here. So at this point, maybe we would see him re-enter level 2 or 3. Yeah, white sword on Death Mountain was hinted, and ended up being almost the second to last cave.
We've been getting a lot of medium secrets.
Getting back up toward blue ring money. Alright, and not back into 3. Oh, see if we can pirouette open a door on that side. And we've got a staircase in here.
And yeah, as we were discussing, since level 3 had ropes, here are the Gorillaz to go with the ropes.
We have a transport staircase in level 3.
Jeez, transport in level 3, transport in level 4, it's feeling awfully second quest.
I feel like segments tend to come in bunches. Because underlyingly, the game's got to lay out all these levels on like a rectangular grid, so it's just filling in rooms where I can to make up these levels. As Bakuda's found level 1, this is a very nice place to be with 5 keys. Level 1 can be kind of key hungry. And it's another transport staircase.
Jeez.
And we have the Pulse voice set, which not be very nice to get locked in with them at this point without a bow.
Right. And we have no idea where that bow is.
Yeah, we recently saw a race where an early find of the bow was pretty helpful to just being able to carve through bunnies.
Hey, there is a book which, in these settings, serves as an atlas, which is why the level 1 map just appeared for Bakuda. So now he doesn't have to worry about maps.
Yeah, he's revealed the quarter note and the forte symbol of level 1. And level 3 looks kind of like the layouts I make when I play Battleship. Just put all the ships together. That's a raft on the floor.
Okay, so there's one more item in level 3 down a staircase.
Yep. And so, no guarantee that raft is needed, especially because raft only gets you to 2 overworld spots, but could always happen.
Okay, pointless hint. That wasn't really a hint.
Yeah, I got eaten by community text.
And just a heart container is the second item in level 3, but you're not going to turn it down.
Yep, and with that early Triforce, OpnoPoint is done in 3, doesn't have to come back. There's a key inside that Gibdo if you want it, Bakuda.
I love how Stalfos and Gibdos just, like, show you what items they have.
If you want, you can also give some of them hugs.
Yeah, I mean, right, if you're willing to take damage, you can hug them and steal their item.
Oh, hello, Darknuts. And OpnoPoint gets the map of that level 4.
Yeah, so you really have to beat that Gleok to get anywhere in this level, but a bit easier with a white sword and 7 heart containers.
And that was the bait block that Bakuda just passed, and he is not required at all, and there's an any key under Aquamentus. So Bakuda now has all the keys in the game. He can open up whatever key door he pleases.
Oh, 4-headed Gleok is just nasty.
Yeah, White Sword is a little bit of a help, but it's a boss for a reason, and Opno is opting to save and go back to the overworld start screen. Bakuda with Wood Sword working on these Gibdos. See if his room drops anything. Oh, but he got popped again.
So where was level 1? I didn't actually catch it.
You know, I did not either, but we could check the replay. Chat's calling out Candle Row. That seems like a likely candidate.
And now Opno finally found that blue ring, so he can go back and hopefully get a bit more money. Or a bit less money.
Yeah, is the case maybe? I found it. It's not on what I think of as like Candle Row proper, but it was under the like Candle Row corner screen. Ooh, that is a ladder block Triforce.
Yeah, so ladder hard required in this seed.
I'm sure Bakuda was not too happy to see that, because ladder was much to his detriment in Game 1.
And now we have a room very full of Pole's voices and Nobo. And another room, because can't just have one room of Pole's voice.
Yeah, that might be time to come back later. But we saw some stuff. Any key and book are huge exploration advantages. I don't think OpnoPoint is lost. I think he's got some overworld exploration to do, so I think he's just knocking that off right now. He's checking this East Raft spot.
Oh, a second blue ring shop. Interesting. As Bakuda, in fact, buys a blue ring.
Alright, that is some added defense. Essentially got double the health now.
Opno remembers that he had an unclaimed secret, but it's just a small secret.
Of course, now that somebody's bought the blue ring, we're liable to find the red ring very soon.
Naturally.
Alright, so let's see where they decide to dive next.
Ah, Opno finds another big secret, so now he has blue ring money too.
Yeah, that worked out pretty well for him. We've got level 6 on Bakuda's side. As Opno picks up the blue ring. Bakuda also gonna find level 2. That just shows you the power of the book right there, having all the maps instantly as soon as you walk in to these dungeons. Now, he's seen the other hint cave, but he doesn't have enough money for any of them.
You love finding the door repair guys when you hardly have any money on you anyway.
Yeah, it's actually great, because it's nothing for them to take. There's still get secrets on the overworld after that. That's just good routing. Alright, well, we've got a map of 2 to go along with our book. We'll just file that right next to it.
Don't really want to do a room full of wizrobes on wooden sword, though. And Bakuda also sees that he's locked by likes and a ladder.
And Westraft's spot is just a candle and key shop.
So raft was definitely not required.
Yeah, well, that's okay. We still have to cross some water in this seed. And Opno is gonna find level 1.
And also learn the hard truth about ladder requirements.
What dungeons have we not seen yet? I believe level 7 is still outstanding.
Have we seen 5? Yes, we saw 5. Yeah, so I guess 7's the only one.
And nobody's really had a map of 7 or 8 or 9 to show us what those big dungeons look like just yet. Opno's over into the segment of 1. Gonna actually fight these poles voice.
I mean, they don't take absolutely forever with... Oh! Bakuda takes the death right before grabbing that heart container.
Well, he knows it's a heart container. That's one of the things in 2. Checked off the list.
And there's Opno's book, so we'll be even in the map advantage department.
With White Sword, it's a little less tedious. Yeah, that is true. To take out all those bunnies.
It's only half as tedious.
Ah, great. Got a lovely room of orange wizrobes.
I'll take orange wizrobes over blue wizrobes any day. Oh, and Bakuda takes another death to them.
Yeah, it's just a tough room.
Meanwhile, nothing like blue dark nuts in level 1.
Well, you mean they aren't always there? Red dark nuts are nice and chill, though.
Everyone likes a good red dark nut.
We've amassed 6 keys on OpnoPoint's side, even without the any key. Nope, nothing in there, so back to the main segment you go. As Bakuda claims the Triforce of level 2.
So that's his first piece. More than half an hour in.
Yeah, but things should accelerate from this point on, as he's now finding a whole bunch of the levels, and if he continues on Death Mountain, he'll also pick up that White Sword.
Yeah, the big things are, we kind of need a bow and we kind of need a ladder. And eventually Silver's.
Yep, and one nice thing for them is that important items need to be outside of level 9, so that bow is going to be somewhere 1 through 8. Silver arrows could still be anywhere, though.
But Silver's could just as easily be in, like, level 5 or something.
Yep, maybe bow and silvers are both in 5.
And here's Opno's any key. That's how he feels about Aquamentus.
Yeah, even after Aquamentus, like, got out of the way for him, jeez. We can just walk past the Gurias in 6, but we need a ladder to do this room. Could just go back to the other one.
That level 6 kind of looks like a mirror image of the regular level 6. And there was the magic boomerang.
Well, alrighty then.
Opno just got the compass and didn't want to explore that way? Okay. And now he gets the hard news about ladder required.
It might have taken him a sec to realize what he picked up in there.
Yeah, also, given that ladder situation, it's kind of annoying. You can't actually pick up that stopwatch.
Alright, well hopefully the bunnies cooperate and let Opno clear this room. And that was a red candle on the floor in level 1.
Oh, he picked it up so quickly as the last one died, I didn't even catch that he got it.
Yeah, it appeared right under him, so it's very fast.
So, interesting selection. Book, Magic Key, and Red Candle. So, basically the level 7 and 8 rewards. And there's level 6 Triforce.
Yeah, we've got the dungeon exploration set out of level 1, as Bakuda continues his way through the elongated 3 that is level 6.
And there's our third large secret, so Opno's gotten all of them.
Yeah, at this point, he's already bought wood arrows that could go toward bomb upgrades. Bakuda's gonna pick up his second Triforce. Oh, and takes that large secret right into a door repair as well.
Well, gotta share that money around, right?
It's old men helping other old men. Yeah, he did up a save, and that preserved his rupee count. Didn't have to pay because the old man didn't finish speaking. It's kind of a nice factor of a long door repair message. And so he's also refilled at the fairy fountain up 8, so back to the start screen with full health. Alright, and it looks like Bakuda is going to continue on Death Mountain, as Opno is likely planning his next move into one of these dungeons.
So Bakuda should get his white sword soon.
Screen scroll here, I'm guessing Opno is headed for 2 and 6 now. And And Bakuda's gonna find, I think this was 3, yeah.
And exits immediately, even though we know the Triforce is pretty easy to obtain in there.
Yeah, again, this could be, he knows the white sword is hinted here, might as well just finish it out.
Oh, yeah. Easier to go in there with the white sword than without.
Yeah, he's been doing a lot of combat with the wood sword, so getting an upgrade would be nice. And OpnoPoint has opted for 6 first. Getting all the key drops when he no longer needs them.
Because of course. Getting a map drop too that he doesn't need.
And white sword acquired for Bakuda. Can finish out the last few... Well, he was hoping for a bomb drop so he could for sure finish out the last few caves.
Oh, Opno intentionally not getting the magic boomerang. Is that just to help with the menuing?
Yeah, some people don't like it on their quick swap. Let's use the transport staircase in level 6 is ignoring it for now.
And Opno gets a hint that World 4 is in level 4 is in the graveyard, but we knew that.
And now Bakuda's back into 3.
And I would expect a full clear here. Or rather, you know, getting the Triforce and the item, both of which are pretty quick.
Yeah, might not have wanted that so quickly, but it's right next to the start of the dungeon, so not too bad. That is true, if you grab the blue boomerang, all the gorillas get it.
I don't think I knew that. I just thought it was like later levels the gorillas have the magic boomerang.
OpnoPoint claims the Triforce of the level 6. It's something about like the sequential nature that the vanilla game expects you to play it in. That sometimes you don't see as many things as you would if things are all shuffled around. Yeah, it doesn't behave any differently, it's just blue.
Oh, so it's probably a palette limitation then.
Yeah, it was a mistake allowing gorillas to have magic. Alright, OpnoPoint is working on this Wizrobe room.
Oof, left the room by accident and now they all regain their health. And he's down to 2 bombs.
Yeah, it's a little unfortunate. Because as you say, I'm pretty sure he didn't mean to do that. Soften him up a little bit with the white sword when you can. Oh, get out of the door, dude.
I hate how blue Wizrobes just think they can go into doorways like that.
Nice clock.
All for $5.
Well, okay, got that room ruled out at least.
Opno still needs to remind himself that he has the any key.
Oh, pancaked.
That was unfortunate timing.
Alright, well, got past the Goma to get the heart and the staircase of level 3 for Bakuda, so he's up to 7 now.
Freaking annoying landmos. For a key.
Well, okay, we keep on trucking. Not going to be able to get those shutter doors open without a bow in level 3. The one nice thing is that these levels seem pretty nice about letting the players walk around them. Like, ladder didn't stop us in 6, and that Goma has not stopped us in 3. Well, technically, beating that Goma would be considered logic to get the heart. But you could just do a block clip to get on the staircase.
Speaking of hearts, this is the room where Bakuda couldn't quite get the heart container, but Opno does manage it.
He's now up to a massive 8.
Yeah, another couple, and you might want to start thinking about, can I get that magic sword? And we might finally see someone take down that four-headed Gleeok guarding the entirety of level 4. Or not.
Well, we could get attempt number 2.
How many kills does Gleeok have so far this seed between the two runners?
Probably a good handful. Oh, that's a full 4-headed one, too. I thought he was a 3-headed one.
Oh, no. Fred's not that nice to us.
I mean, Fred is merciful. RNG just does what it wants. Round 3.
Oh, so close.
Yeah, needless to say, it's still not easy. This is kind of an awkward room to fight a Gleeok in.
Okay, Opno pieces out of that part of level 2, so... Is the heart container the only item we found? I guess we must not have found the other item, or he wouldn't still be exploring like this.
I'm kind of wondering if he picked up a second heart and didn't realize it, because I thought he was just in here with 6 hearts.
No, he came in with 7.
Okay, and Chad informing us he got locked in with a Goma, so couldn't do anything about that. But you can rule out this room to the right as well.
I think we need like a Gleeok kill counter on the wall. Like how many kills has that 4-headed Gleeok scored?
Or days since a Gleeok related incident.
Yeah, Opno doing the nice trick where if you leave and come back, one of the blue Vizrobes turns orange.
Moonriz and Phoenix, our tracker for this evening, calling out he thinks that's 7 on the kill counter for the Gleeok.
Yikes. Okay, we are down to one more blue Wizrobe, and then we might actually clear this room. We are also down to 1 heart.
Yeah, that's the rub. Got bopped by a bubble. That is handy for not colliding with the Wizrobe. Great half-style combat.
Ooh!
Got a wand on the floor in level 2.
So that room was very worth it.
So having White Sword and wand combat is pretty impressive. And that'll probably be the main 2 items Opno is using for as he goes through these.
And now we need to take down those landmos. Unfortunately, we walked in there with 1 heart.
We've got tournament admin Malchior in the chat asking, "Oh yikes, what does this see compared to game 1?"
Was game 1 nice? No, you said there was a problem with a ladder in it.
Yeah, Opno found the ladder. Bakuda was still looking for it because it was in level 1. You just needed to go in and get it. And Bakuda didn't do much 1. But yeah, it's this has been quite the battle with a Gliok at the moment. Ladder is hard required to get the Triforce of 1 in this seed.
Here's the level 2 Triforce, so we are now even on the Triforce count.
And with exactly the same Triforces as well.
I feel like Opno, with his loadout, should give level 4 another shot to finally get past that Gliok.
If he wanted, he has enough money for the hints which were next door, which I think are still unchecked, but leaving them for now.
I love how in the vanilla game, most of the time it's, pay me and I'll talk. That ain't enough to talk. Or otherwise, boy, you're rich.
Yeah, no, it's pay me and I'll talk. I just might not say what you want to hear. Alright, Opno is here with sword beams, so got 1 head down that way. Just lost him with that bop from the fireball.
And there we go, Gliok down, finally. And it's kind of funny to have that Gliok, and it's just a Guerrilla Rope Stalfos enemy pack. And there's the vanilla ladder in level 4.
Okay, we can go clean up that Triforce of level 1 whenever Opno pleases, then.
Can even grab the vanilla heart container over C.
But that is so unfortunate for Bakuda, because like that's where he just left, and it's the ladder again.
Yeah, that's really unfortunate. The wand really helped.
Bakuda's opting to take the potion out of the Death Armos Takeni Cave. So that could help with the potential Gliok grudge match as well.
A lot of rope rooms in this level 4. Opno didn't want to see if those Stalfos had the floor reward?
That room only drops in level 1.
Oh, okay. That's interesting knowledge.
Yeah, there's like a whole chart of rooms that drop in which dungeons. That is like the main one to remember, I think, out of the ones that are consistent.
Oh, and there are silvers, so we just need a bow for go mode, really. And we need to find level 7. I don't think we've found it yet, have we? Still.
Yeah, I think that's still outstanding, and Opno's already seen the Triforce, just up and aing back to the start of the level to go pick it up real quick. And he knows that Bo needs to be outside of level 9, so that limits where it can be. There's a heart and a staircase in this level 5 that kind of looks like a man.
Yeah, Opno's full cleared several levels now, so it's really starting to narrow for him.
How many non-power bracelet / flute spots do we even have left? Probably not many, and Raft is ruled out.
And the bomb upgrade was 3.
Oh, it's unfortunate because of the markup, too.
Yeah. Then again, when you have that much money burning a hole in your pocket.
Yeah, you also take it because it refills your bombs as well.
Right. Though Bakuda was at like 7 at the time.
So about one very expensive bomb pack, but hopefully some more room for bombs down the road. Level 9's always liable to take up a whole bunch of bombs as you try and find where the doors are. Alright, we've got both players in level 5 now.
Why not? And, of course, a connector, because every level has a transporter staircase. Or it sure feels like.
First Quest 5 is guaranteed to have one because it's in, or rather, this is a Shapes level 5. But
right.
It has one because the First Quest dungeon has one. And then, like, if it had a segment, it would get additional ones from there. So that's a heart on the floor.
So 2 hearts in this level? Interesting.
Yep, then Triforce and Bakuda will be done here seemingly fairly quickly. I might have missed a couple, but I've got 6 hearts accounted for.
Well, I mean, Opno hasn't gotten either of the hearts in this level, so he'll be at 10 by the end of the level.
Yeah, I think he tries to find both items in here as well.
Yeah, because you don't know where the bow is.
And yep, those are the hearts I have down. 2, 3, 2, and 5, and then Armos, and then the coast.
And then there were a couple of take any's.
Yeah, I don't usually write those down though, just because like those don't get shuffled.
Oh, okay, so really, you're trying to account for the 9 heart containers that are freestanding?
Yeah. Just to be like, if we're going into a dungeon, how likely is it that it's gonna be an item, or we're just gonna get hearts out of it? Oh, there's that Triforce in level 5. So all things considered, Bakuda out of there pretty quick. He knows what his blocker is in 1, and no sight is 7. I guess the worry would be, does he go back to 8?
I do kind of wonder about level 7.
Nobody likes level 7, but might need to go in there for a needed bow. Also a needed Triforce, but that's a given.
And now Opno's gotten both items out of level 5, so he just needs his Triforce and leave.
Yeah, gonna make his way over to the man's cape, but the top is slightly denser, so might want to do that first. Here we go, back into 4 for Bakuda.
Attempt number 5, 6. B2 has sword beams.
Yep, coming in with full health. Got one head down. This is going great. Oh, he's definitely got it this time. Perfect.
Meanwhile, Opno gets yet another clock, which makes the Wizrobe room a whole lot simpler. And here's Bakuda's ladder, finally.
Yeah, so 7 likely blocked by an item, and 8. Yeah, that's pretty likely at this point, just because 8 is 3 items. Also possible, as Opno gets the Triforce of level 5 and Bakuda leaves the one of 4 on the floor for the moment. Also possible, I think there may be a ladder blocked item in 6. Seems like it'll be 8 first for OpnoPoint. And oh, that is a big boy.
Wow! That's like level 9 sized.
That looks like 41 rooms.
You counted?
I did a little math. There's a constraint of increasing size, so level 7 is going to be smaller than this, and 9 is going to be larger.
And there's silvers for Bakuda.
Yep, so with both items acquired, he's actually opting to walk back to the Triforce.
So we never saw any of the items out of level 8?
I don't believe so.
Oh, well, there's our Triforce already. We just really need that bow.
Alright, equal Triforces again, as Opno is getting Wizrobes in the door again. That was a nice bomb to get 3 of them in one blast, though.
Ooh, for the compass, but, well, we knew where that Triforce was.
Yeah, that Triforce is hard to miss before you see the compass. Yeah, that's a thanks game. I mean, I do wonder if this is big enough that you just go pick up the Triforce and then continue exploration again.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking that, because the Triforce wasn't that deep in.
And this might have stymied progress in 8 as well if they tried to come here earlier, this Chevy room.
Unfortunate Wizrobes there, blocking Opno's access to the heart so he couldn't get his sword beams.
Yeah, he knows this room can drop, so he's sticking around.
And is it 5 hits or 6 hits to a blue Wizrobe? with White Sword.
I'm not so good with HP. I want to say 5. Yeah, 10 HP, so 5. We run pluses or minus so often that like it just
yeah,
don't
imagine the
associate.
enemies having vanilla HP.
There are some great community hints in this randomizer. And Bakuda's opting now to make the trip back into level 1, because he still hasn't seen the red candle, but also he can pick up the Triforce on the way. Yeah, 3 hits with Magical Sword and Vanilla, that would be 4 damage per hit, so that checks out.
Yeah. Yeah, I knew the 3 hits part, that's why I wasn't sure whether with White it was 5 or 6.
Alright, continuing on in both levels. Still have to fight Pole's Voice with a weapon relatively unsuited for the job. But still slightly better than a wood sword. And a good clock.
Still haven't gotten any of our items out of level 8.
It's proven to be a beast.
And there's Bakuda's red candle.
And there's that Triforce pickup. So it was a pretty good trip for him. He ruled out anything he needed being in there, as well as cleaned up the Triforce that he still needed. Now, Orange Whizzies, do you have anything for us? Nope. So we're done in level 5, it was double heart. There's probably an item left in 6 that may be ladder blocked.
Hey, Bakuda just bought his other bomb upgrade. We're up to a whopping 14 now.
Yeah, it's pretty good. See, gave us plenty of money to spend, so great use for it. You miss out on maybe if you want to refill potions later, but don't think we've even seen the letter.
No, we haven't. We haven't seen the wooden boomerang. We haven't, of course, seen the bow or the red ring or the power bracelet or the flute. Oh, well, here's the power bracelet.
Alrighty then.
That could be interesting for the entrances it opens. Maybe it was locking level 7.
Yeah, it seems fairly likely at this point. The power bracelet is most of the available spots remaining on the overworld. And because the take any road you want's moved, all of those are different caves.
Can't do anything with that Goma without the bow.
Oh, hi Gansrim.
Yeah, what's Ganon's doing outside of level 9?
Yeah, he must have moved recently. I understand it with all the gel on the floor.
Left the old digs completely unfurnished.
Is overworld blocks turned on? So the flag called force overworld block is turned off. But that just means like there's one guaranteed. It could still happen without that flag being on. Bakuda is going to pick up the Triforce at this point.
Ooh, Patra outside of level 9 too. How often does that happen?
We've been seeing it a fair bit.
Is the idea 8, 9, close enough.
Yeah, I'm not going to question Gan's design decisions, but seems fairly... Hello, Patra.
Double Patra. And absolutely nothing in this direction. So where are the other two items? I guess well, no, that there was a bloopy in there, so Patra can't drop anything.
We have a couple rooms left on the way, I think. The easiest landmost to defeat.
But yeah, the power bracelet could be interesting because Bakuda pieced out of level 8, did not want to look for the items, and as we've said, it's highly likely at this point that level 7 is behind the power bracelet.
Yeah, it seems like he's thinking, take the ladder back to level 6 and see if that's my out.
Did we get the other item in level 6? I mean, Bakuda didn't, but did Opno?
I don't think either of them... Oh, red ring in level 8.
Not gonna pass that up. Oh, changes the whole screen color. How about that?
Yeah, the staircases will be fixed after that, but because it changes Link's palette, sometimes it does things to the rest of the room as well. And yeah, the other item in 6, I don't believe either of them is seen. They didn't go to the top row, in particular because there's a room that's the second one down in that 5th column that has a recorder on the floor.
So that opens one more entrance. And that's also finally all of our items in level 8.
Yep, that is the rest of the overworld exploration kit right there.
So, seems highly likely at this point that level 7 is behind either recorder or power bracelet, and that level 7 has the bow.
And that moat that Bakuda just crossed in the previous room was the problem. It's just a regular boomerang. Double boomerang level 6.
Oof.
So that guarantees bow in 7.
Yeah, I guess we've completely cleared everything else out.
Important items in 9 is off, so bow cannot be a 9. OpnoPoint claims the Triforce of level 8. Bakuda is back in 2, where he will find the wand, unfortunately for him.
Yeah, this isn't looking good for Bakuda because he's going to need to go back into level 8. And those items were pretty deep in level 8, too.
And like I think there's decent reasons to do either. Like 2 is not usually a very big level. On the other hand, level 8 has 3 items in it. It's just you could spend a lot of time there for not much value. And OpnoPoint did spend a lot of time there, because those items were pretty deep the way he was going around. I think Bakuda's hoping for a quick dig in 2, and then we'll have to go back to 8 and slug it out again.
Well, hey, there's the letter.
Okay, we can check out the potion prices now.
Yeah, though I can't really imagine Opno's gonna need a potion at 10 hearts, red ring. Oh, but we're checking it. Okay, sure, why not? We got money to burn. Literally burn.
Might have wanted that earlier for some of the boss combat earlier in the seed.
And here we are with level 7.
The power bracelet spot near start.
Another four-headed Gleeok, jeez.
Welcome to what I think is the Bullwinkle level.
Oh, it does kind of look like a moose. Look, Natasha, is moose and squirrel.
And yes, the bait block has been seen. It was in level 1 and it was pointless.
Oh, right, and with this all being based on first quest, there's only one bait block.
That is correct.
Surprised Opno didn't try bombing left there.
Maybe just the instinct to conserve resources when you've already seen a door go up in here.
There's the bow, just sitting there in level 7. Didn't even have to clear the room. So that is go mode at an hour 17.
And yeah, it's being discussed a little... Oh! Interesting positioning of the old man rooms in here.
But Ganon isn't one of us, he's a Gerudo.
Yeah, it's being discussed in chat a little bit. From OpnoPoint's perspective, he had 2 items left in 7 and 1 in 6. He knows pretty much where the item in 6 is, it's just near the back, and this is like a higher percentage play at this point. And you have to do 7 anyway, and that is quick getting the Triforce and going.
That was a very interesting room for the Triforce to be in. Lucky that we approached it from the right direction.
Yeah, luckily that we've pretty much got all our long-range weaponry by now. Alright, Bakuda back to level 8. And he's found the red ring fairly quickly, as OpnoPoint is cleaning up the Triforce in level 1.
Now, we found level 9 so early, I don't even remember where it was, other than it wasn't that far from start because we found it that early. Where does Fred get these tunes from? Oh, is it here at Vanilla 5?
Yeah,
that sounds right.
And welcome to level 9. We already have our bow and silver arrows, so we are listening for the sounds of Ganon. One room adjacent to us, north, south, east, or west. It's kind of a loud guy. As well as looking for a single room with a single shutter door that does not open when the enemies in the room have been defeated. That will be the location of Princess Zelda this evening.
Of course, we could also find the compass.
Yeah, that's also true. It is nice, though, even when you have the compass, to like go take a walk up there and secure the path, because don't always know where your door in is going to be.
So what are there, like 6 transporters in level 9?
That sounds right.
Oh, that's an annoying dead-end room. But I guess it kind of forces us into this transporter.
Yeah, 9 can often have walls in places you might not expect.
Honestly, level 9 without whiz ropes is a godsend.
Yeah, we're having a much more relaxing time.
Oh, okay. I was thinking didn't open, but no, we pushed the block and the door opened, so we did not find Zelda. Or maybe it's golfing Princess Peach.
From what I saw in Game 1, I believe it's actually a trophy that OpnoPoint is going to rescue.
So the kidnapped is an inanimate object. Great.
Yeah, Ganon just golfed to -12. I don't know how he did it. Oh, that would have been a handy clock to pick up, but just wasn't in the cards with that Dark Knight walking right towards him, I guess. So we're hearing a number of rooms. Sometimes bosses mask the roar of Ganon.
Yeah, Manhandle isn't exactly a quiet dude. But
oh, that is a roar.
This is Ganon next to us somewhere. And here's Ganon.
Welcome to Ganon in a circular mode room with the white sword, looking for about 8 hits.
Oh, got the stun lock. Very nice. Ooh, just lost it. Got about 3 hits to go, I'd say.
Good. Thanks, Ganon, for standing right on top of us, and delivers 1 silver arrow to the dome.
And now we just need to find the kidnapped.
And with Ganon defeated, her door is gonna pop right open.
Or its door.
As the case may be. I think he didn't realize it wasn't going to be that room.
Yeah, well, I don't know if he was maybe looking for a transporter or something.
Oh yeah, that's also true. But I'm just a turnstile.
Speaking of transporter. So Bakuda still hasn't found that power bracelet. He's gotten the recorder, he's gotten the red ring.
Yeah, unfortunately he's in the part of 8 right now where there just kind of is nothing. Oh, unlucky. Black Floor Room did not give us the compass.
Is that because World 5 Second Quest dictates that Black Floor rooms give compass?
Oh, I think it's the vanilla compass room in First Quest.
Oh, yeah, you're right, in level 9. Forgot about that.
And if you like having vanilla drop rooms, there is settings you can play with for that. Oh, that is not a helpful transport, because we've been here already.
No. Well, that's why there's 6 of them, right?
Take me back! Gotta re-clear this room. Oh, no, just gonna keep walking this time.
Another dig dogger. Okay, maybe these dark nuts will give us something.
Well, maybe they'll let us push the block.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of thinking in terms of giving something, giving us access to a transporter. Oh, or a heart container, which we don't really want since we've already beaten Ganon.
We could always show the magical sword to the trophy, and there's the compass.
Yeah, I think we do want that. Oh, it was right by the entrance. Of course! So we certainly can't approach it from the entrance. And I think he tried bombing down, so we have to approach it from the right.
Thank you for that. Beast awaits in northwest of Skull Hint.
Wait, so Opno's not trying going down to get there? I'm confused. Why didn't you try bombing down from, like, either the hint room or the room to the right of it?
You might have those walls marked as already tested.
So do we think it's going to be like a transporter that gets us just to the right of the kidnapped?
Yeah, it could be possible. People can mismark walls that don't bomb sometimes. But we still got a decent bit of level to explore. See if there's another way.
I don't think we've been in this one yet. That's not the part of the level we want to be in, but I think we have to explore and hope to find another transport.
Well, these walls also look pretty solid.
At least we have the map to know they're solid.
Bakuda gets the block clip into the power bracelet staircase.
But he still needs to find level 7, get the bow, get the Triforce before he can even touch level 9.
Best thing for him to do right now could possibly be save.
Okay, can we bomb left? Yes, this'll do it.
The door pops open.
And there is our trophy. Get your GGs in for OpnoPoint, who will advance to the round of 8.
OpnoPoint finishes in first place with a time of 1:28.28.
And we are joined by our winner, OpnoPoint. GG.
Thanks. That was a lot of results.
Yeah, how about that level 8?
Yeah, basically had everything you needed to open up the seat, but sure did not want to give them away.
But that was kind of key for you, that you just full cleared out level 8 and did not leave until you got everything.
Since I had never touched it until that point, I figured I have to take it because I'm still missing power bracelet, power recorder, and at that point I knew level 7 and the ladder was blocked by it. Oh, that was very rude. Probably the last take in the cave as well.
Yeah, Bakuda just got that letter.
to finish off the magic staircase to Zelda. Might be two staircases, but might also be the item.
Yeah, it looked like you needed to take an early staircase to get into 9 a little more, and then, yeah, it would be another one to get over to Zelda.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess the other big thing is that Gleeok blocking the entrance to level 4.
Yeah.
You only took a couple of deaths and then waited until you were really well equipped to come back.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bakuda had something like a 10-round bout with that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Triforce room is not exactly the ideal room to fight a Gleeok in. Since there's basically no space to dodge when you have to hit it.
Yeah, pretty unfriendly. You both ended up, when you got through on your successful attempts, with sword beams, and that was a huge help.
And white sword beams at that. I think you originally went in there with a wooden sword.
Yeah, one thing with the wood sword is I saw the Gleeok, just didn't try it because I was pretty sure I was not gonna survive with sword, 6 hearts, no ring.
And here's Bakuda's go mode at long last.
Nice. Because we went that far apart from each other. Just the seed was kind of mean.
Yeah, I mean, I'd say the biggest thing was just that, he grabbed the Triforce in level 8 and pieced out. And that really set him back a ways.
Yeah, he still had the other item to dig out of 6, and I think he wanted to hope that that was what he needed at that point.
Yeah. Never did find the second item in level 6.
Well, it appears it was ladder blocked, so that yeah, wouldn't have helped you there. But double boomerang level 6.
Wow. I'm glad I didn't actually go back and check it.
Right.
At least money was good, so it was pretty easy to buy a blue ring.
Oh, it was very nice with it. 142, I believe it was large secret.
Yeah.
You both just had so much to spend. Bakuda ended up getting both bomb upgrades.
I can see that.
Yeah, even if it was just the +3, it's timely refills. Having 14 is also pretty nice. And he's also just gotten a look at the potion prices. Burns the red potion.
1 rupee off.
And yeah, I agree with Chad. This could have been really close if Bakuda is able to get that Gleeok down on his first trip till 4. Because he gave it several good tries, but eventually it was like he wasn't making too much headway and just decided to go do something else.
Yeah, when I saw that the ladder was level, I told myself that if Bakuda got there pretty quickly, it could be trouble.
Something I thought was interesting, I think there's one set of hints that was completely not checked by either of you. Because you had the money at one point as you were leaving level 2. Bakuda didn't have them when he was there. Didn't have the money, at least. But they were also pricey, so can understand.
Yeah, I also forgot about the hints, actually.
It was the open cave up next to First Quest level 9.
Yeah. There was one there, and the other was at the forgotten spot.
But yeah, just settled for knowing where the magical boomerang was, and then both of you ended up finding it first anyway, so it wasn't a huge advantage. I mean, I don't know how I feel about hints. I might not be a huge fan, so just a game where you get to play the game and look through the items, and
yeah. Sometimes they're very helpful, sometimes they're not.
You definitely got a lot of like the level location hints after you already knew where the levels were, fortunately.
I'm kind of surprised, since Bakuda's gonna want to be bombing walls, that he didn't grab the bomb that was just sitting there in that room.
Yeah, he might regret that in a second, because there were a lot of walls to test in this level.
Well, as I recall, Ganon's not too far from here, at least.
Yeah, you gotta go down and to the left. And if he goes too far down, he'll run into the hint as well and maybe come back. Well, okay, with your victory in the series, OpnoPoint, you're going to be facing the winner of Pedantic Potato and Tabby Orange.
Yeah. I have no idea what to expect from any of them.
They seem like both solid players to me, as Bakuda is now starting his Ganon fight. Pedantic 3-0'd his group, and Tabby's seemed pretty solid in the games I've seen as well.
Yeah.
Bakuda not having much luck with the stun lock here. There we go.
Yeah, chat telling us about what's happening in some of the other simultaneous games tonight, but we'll keep that a secret on screen if you would like to go check those out yourself.
Yeah, that's nice.
Well, specifically, game 1 of the best of 3 that'll determine who Opno faces in the next round.
Well, we do have Califax chiming in, who was eliminated by Tabby, so...
Yeah, I guess there's that much at actually the same time. At least it started at the same time.
Ooh, Bakuda gets a couple of nice bomb drops there. Good, since he was out of them. But unfortunately, pacing back to the start isn't going to help him.
Well, that'll help him.
Oh, that does help him. Okay, so... Yeah, he's explored almost the entire southwest, so I think he pretty well knows it has to be the bottom row here, and... Unfortunately, he's not going to be able to... Okay, that was just kind of silly. You can see on the map that you're not able to bomb down from that room.
Might have been trying to clear that one, Darknut, but just passing by instead. But bombing into rooms that don't exist is a favorite pastime. Sometimes you have the wrong item selected as well, and there's the compass to lock it in.
Yeah, so he's really reduced his options here.
Yep, that's solid.
And this one's going to be solid as well. Yeah, Opno, you did a good job tracking which walls not to bomb. I was impressed because I sure hadn't tracked that many.
Yeah, pretty much fully mapped my dungeons when I run.
Yeah, the trackers for this game are handy for that kind of thing, because you can just mark off what doesn't bomb with... in Z-Tracker, what is a big red bar.
So as I recall, this transporter takes us to the top right, but then you find a transporter from there that takes you to the kidnapped?
Yeah, actually that's the item staircase. That's the
Oh, this was just the heart container? Okay.
Yeah.
It's the right idea, though. I want to keep seeing staircases.
Yeah. The one Bakuda wants is the one room north of the manhandler we saw earlier.
There's a great block clip to help fight these blue guys, though. Yeah, ending up taking a similar path to you, backtracking through Ganon's room.
Pretty much had the exact same path as me, except I didn't see the hint for the kidnap. But I did find it from the compass instead.
Ooh, if he's skipping Manhandler, wasn't the transporter in the Manhandler room?
Nope, there was nothing. Just a
Oh,
troll.
no, it's in this room?
Yeah, it's this one.
Oh, okay.
That's the one he wants.
Also got bombs again. This is pretty awkward.
Yes, one of those women was really happy to have the wand.
You can face sideways and stab as
yeah,
you did
he-
a couple seconds ago.
Right, he never did get the wand. That was another advantage you had. I totally forgot that he still doesn't have it.
It was at the very back of level 2, guarded by waste robes.
Yeah, he was clearing the right room for it, but then he walked into the Goma room past it, so...
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, I got hit by the Goma Strider twice in this run. It's kinda annoying. Especially given the bow, how late the bow was. Now if it goes north, that's the correct one. Could be one. It's unexplored territory for me.
Got a lot of options here with these double block rooms.
Yeah.
Oh, yep, yeah, that's solid. Yeah, this definitely looks like a transport required situation.
No, it's absolutely required. It's blocked from all sides.
I think this is the right transport? No. That was another hard container, okay.
Yeah, over to the right and up one, I think.
Yeah. I guess there's 2 transports that can do to Zelda.
He's interrupting the block clip very rudely. There we go.
Should be it.
Oh yeah, so that would be totally blocked because that was a right-hand stair. Yup.
Okay, GG's for Bakuda playing this out, deciding he's gonna have some fun with the flames, and grabs Zelda here. And finishes with an official race time of 1:43.17.
Looks like we'll get him in here to have some words for this seed. Hello, Bakuda.
Hey, how you guys doing?
Pretty good, I would say. I'm sorry for this seed.
No, yeah, it was a near full clear. The only item that I didn't see was 1 item in 2 and 1 item in 7. And I saw everything else.
Yep, the item in 2 was the wand on the floor, and you were clearing the right room and then just walked into that Goma that locked you in.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
I did the same thing.
Oh man, no, the 2 things that got me on this seed. First of all, a 4-headed Gliok in a Triforce room, really?
Yeah, that Gliok was something.
Something is a good way to put it.
But honestly, the bigger thing was you piecing out of 8.
Yeah, I realized about halfway on my way over to 2 and 6, I realized I had made the wrong move. And because even though I could get the items out of 2 and 6 relatively quickly, I needed more than just one item, and 8 actually held my answer. So
Yeah, it was kind of an unfortunate draw with the bow being in 7 as well.
Mhm.
And then 8 just had the complete overworld exploration set.
Yeah, it really did. Plus a red ring to boot.
But it didn't help for your purposes either. Like when you first went in, you weren't finding the items quickly. You opted to take the Triforce. That power bracelet was kind of deep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was. I was tempted when I got that that recorder. I was tempted to just go do the recorder check because I knew I was behind. And I was like, this could be a play that, if it's there. But I thought, nah, I don't trust my luck. I'm glad I didn't.
Yeah, it's good you did stick it out in the end.
But yeah, that and then the that stupid diamond stair with the whiz robes and the bubbles.
Oh yeah, I know the one you're thinking of.
I think I actually pulled off the clip 3 times, and each time I was shoved out.
The room with the power bracelet.
Yeah, that was
Yep.
the power bracelet room. That's exactly what it was.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a tough seed, but I felt better about tonight than I did last night.
Yeah, and you have gotten pretty impressive with block clips as we've been seeing you play throughout the tournament. It is going to be the end of your tournament, but hopefully you stick around. There's obviously like tons of stuff going on in the Z1R community as well.
Oh, for sure. And I mean, I've been kind of watching Opno the last couple of months, and if I had to fall to someone, I'm happy to fall to Opno. You're one of my favorites to win, and I'm going to be rooting for you.
Oh, thanks.
And you did make it to the top third of the tournament in any case, top 16 out of 48.
And that was actually my goal, was top 16. So happy to actually have gotten this far.
Well, we hope to see you around in future events then.
Oh, absolutely, and I'll be hopping on comms more now that I'm not racing, so looking forward to seeing how the rest of this tournament plays out.
Funny how time frees up like that.
I know, isn't it? You've got a weird little inverse where all of a sudden there's more people available and less need as the players dwindle.
Well, okay. I think it's about time to wrap this up. GG's on your race this evening. If anybody's looking for more Zelda 1 randomizer action, this wraps it up for tonight because we had 3 games all go off at the same time. But tomorrow there's plenty more action to look for. There's going to be a doubleheader between McMonkey819 and Johnny Link, kicking off at 5:30 Eastern, and then more wall-to-wall action at 10 p.m. Got a Game 2 between Moneymerks and DK9146, as well as Game 2 between Pedantic Potato and Tabby Orange, and the winner of that series faces OpnoPoint in the next round. As well as Game 1 between Rywek and Brewers fan JP. Channel assignments to come out, but you can keep your eyes peeled to the schedule for where those are going to be tomorrow night. So, thanks for hanging out with me, Drosy.
Yeah, thanks for having me. I'm glad I got to do my first time with someone knowledgeable.
I could be better. We muddled through. Thanks to Moonriz and Phoenix for tracking this evening. And thanks to SpeedGaming for hosting us. And thanks to you, the viewer, for hanging out with us this evening. Have a great night. We'll see you in the next race.
Good night, everyone.